exercises prevent type 2 diabetes. If you're working to manage type 2 diabetes, or trying to prevent the condition altogether, exercise is a crucial step in making your goal a reality. Fortunately, exercising for insulin health doesn't have to be complicated. The guidelines for exercising with diabetes are pretty much a mirror image of the federal ones for all adults, regardless of blood sugar status. According to the American Diabetes Association, adults with type 2 diabetes should perform at least 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous intensity physical activity per week. Ideally, weekly exercise would be spread over at least 3 days, with no more than 2 days passing without some form of activity. For those engaging in high-intensity exercise, shorter durations of 75 minutes per week may be sufficient. And importantly, weekly workouts should include resistance, or strength, training at least 2 or 3 days, preferably on non-consecutive days. Research shows that performing both aerobic, also known as cardiovascular, exercise and strength training is far more beneficial at improving insulin health than either type of exercise alone. How exercise improves insulin health? Exercise helps manage prediabetes and type 2 diabetes by lowering blood glucose levels and improving insulin sensitivity throughout the body. Here's how. Taking up excess glucose. An immediate benefit of exercise is lowering excessively high blood sugar levels. Exercise triggers the uptake of glucose from the bloodstream into the working muscles and organs. This is one reason experts agree that people with elevated blood sugar levels can benefit from walks after meals. Building muscle. When it comes to blood sugar management, muscle is consistently underrated. After you eat, 70 to 80% of the glucose in your body goes to your muscles. The lower our muscle mass is, the more we hinder our capacity to clear glucose from the bloodstream. On the flip side, the more muscle we maintain throughout the aging process, the more insulin receptors we have and the greater our glucose sink. Improving weight loss. Losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can improve your A1C, which is the 2 to 3 month average of your blood sugar levels, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine. And although nutrition is the main driver of weight loss, the addition of exercise allows for far greater outcomes. That's because exercise both burns calories and helps the body maintain lean, metabolism-supporting muscle, which can otherwise decline during caloric deficits. Reducing visceral fat. Abdominal fat, also called visceral fat, is a major player in the development of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. These fat cells not only store energy, but they can produce and release a host of chemicals and hormones that make it harder for the body to use insulin, worsening insulin resistance. When trying to lose belly fat, research suggests that resistance training is the most beneficial form of exercise in people with insulin resistance. How exercise helps prevent complications of type 2 diabetes. Apart from managing blood sugar and insulin levels, exercise functions to slow, stop, and in some cases, even reverse the long-term effects that occur due to the progression of type 2 diabetes. Here are some of the main ways that physical activity combats insulin resistance-related complications. Improving vascular health. When you exercise, your muscles release a host of compounds that benefit vascular and circulatory health. That means more oxygen and nutrients can get where they need to go, reducing the risk of diabetes-related neuropathy, vision loss, and heart issues. Improved blood flow may also aid in joint health. Lowering inflammation. Inflammation throughout the body is believed to be a primary cause of the progression of type 2 diabetes, and its related conditions such as atherosclerosis, arterial plaque buildup, cognitive decline, and joint deterioration, according to an article published in April 2019 in the European Cardiology Review. Yet routine exercise can help lower chronically high inflammation levels to mitigate its detrimental effects. Improving cholesterol and blood pressure. Apart from strengthening heart health through improvements in blood flow and reductions in inflammation, exercise also targets blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Both are leading contributors to progressive heart disease, according to the American Heart Association. Restoring nerve function. In one study, men and women significantly reduced diabetes-related pain and neuropathy in just 10 weeks of exercise. Researchers note that during the course of the study, nerve health and function also improved. This has broad implications for joint health, safety from injury and infection, and organ function. Boosting joint health. Diabetes-related joint pain and mobility limitations such as frozen shoulder are common complications of insulin resistance. The cause isn't always clear, but nerve damage, arterial disease, and excess body weight may play a role, and the exercise combats all of them.